Hey y'all, let's see, we made it to Thursday out here in the middle of evening chores. You probably can't see them. Little old quail are doing all right. Guess I'm getting back in stride or breaking tradition or something to live videos in a row in as many days. But been another gorgeous day here in East Texas. Been thinking, time must go on. Things must happen no matter what's going on in each of our lives. But chickens still need fed, and dogs tended to, chores done, dishes washed. But got a call today from my son. He was having I guess he got a little cold or something. And he'll work right on through it. He just couldn't do it this morning. He was throwing up and had to stay home. And about 2 o'clock, I got a call at work. He don't bother me much at work. And a little concerned something might be off. He said he'd come out of his room for a minute. The little old Duke had went ahead and gave up and lost his little battle. So it was a tough phone call. Thank goodness I got a good team at work that let me go ahead and take off and come home. You know, it hits you in the gut, those of you that lost a pet or dealt with loss. And think about that a lot. Somebody commented on a post that the store made the other day, was a little old article in 50 years. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? A company still family owned, not on the public market, still being run by the family, doing well. The old boy said, let's see, what did he say? Started to react, but remember I told y'all I stopped doing that. But he did get me to thinking. He said, they sure ain't what they used to be. Yeah, that's true. Started to reply, he probably isn't either. But things do change. When it deals with loss and those that move on, and none of us getting out of here alive necessarily. But I even heard tell that the lucky ones are the ones that leave. I don't know about that. I think where there's life, there's hope. And I think that we're actually the lucky ones to still be here. Look at them. They don't have a clue in the world that they're one short of a quartet. Right, but we got it done. It's bad news, sure, but I think what's really cool is I reacted yesterday and put him out in the yard with his mama and his sister. And I remember Jordan reminded me of this today. He's pretty broke up about it. Come home, and it was some work getting that big old hole dug for that big puppy, and we got it done. What do y'all think, Bo's wondering what's going on, isn't he? There's his sister. But no, he reminded me yesterday when little Duke was in the backyard with his mom and sister. He was eating out of that bowl with a little strength, and he started barking. And Jordan reminded me of that, and he did. He said, I guess he was saying goodbye yesterday, Dad. And I said, well, I guess you're right. Vet was probably right after all. Poor little dude wasn't in pain. So, worst case, he got another 2 or 3 weeks of extra special care in the house. And he went ahead and gave up right there in front of the nice little warmth of the heater in the living room. And we pick up and move on. We did our best. You always wonder if you could have done more, but I don't reckon we could. Just glad I didn't have to make a decision one way or the other of putting him down due to pain. But these are something else, ain't they? This one's loving life, healthy as a horse. About as big as one, too. But thought I'd check in. I appreciate all the concern and thoughts and messages about the little old critter. We babied him and put Pedialyte down him and baby food and $5 dog food, all kind of stuff. So he lived as well as he could there for the last part of his little journey. But we pick up, we move on, put a smile on, and that's just part of life, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, I hadn't got much further with the garden. Hadn't even planned to be off that early, but sure glad to get home with it. Tell you, that's the worst chore on a farm, isn't it? Digging that hole. Put that fur baby or the family pet in. I don't know if there's a chore I hate worse than that. It ain't fun at all. From the work of it to the emotions of it. We put him up there on the hill. Sad fact is, as we was figuring out where to put him in, we had to address the bigger issue that we're going to have pets right on, and we're probably going to need a big enough space to plan ahead. If the Lord tarries, and we beat them past that death mark. So they've got a place on the hill. How's that? But at least he's done trying to fight, so that's all right. But things are green and beautiful here on the place today. It's actually kind of a warm 56. Didn't have to have a coat. Go slinging that shovel, though. I don't guess the coat's required, is it? Hope y'all had a good day. Friday's right around the corner, and that brings the weekend and a little time off for most of you. And even more playtime for this little critter. Thought I'd let him out of the yard for a little while and play in this pretty sunshine. I wish I'd had it on running a while ago. It was out in that garden. We may have a problem with that for long. They like that fresh dirt. But Bo and Sissy and the little one, all three of them just in a big pile of wrestling, running, chasing each other, having a big old time. That's what it's about, right? Living now in the moment, being happy, regardless of how the curveballs can hit us at times. It's all right. Did y'all see that goat yesterday? Ain't that something? That little critter, something else. I think they've got him named DW. And I think it's short for Duke of Worcestershire or something. Y'all say that word very easy. Worcestershire. I don't know. He may keep that name. We'll see. He's a lovable little dude. I was holding him and he's licking and having a big old time. I've got one that's coming with me that's an escape artist. That ought to be fun. I may come home to an empty garden. We'll see. Well, let me check off who's all on here. Y'all sound off where you're at. And we'll call it a night. But, now that's a puppy, right? Chewing everything. I think I'll let her play for a little bit. We just won't let her eat the wrong stuff, right? So let's see who all's on here real quick if I can see it with the sunlight, and then we'll go from there. All right. There's Miss Angela checking in. My cousin Donna right down the road. How are you, ma'am? Guess you saw somebody took out the whole stinking traffic light this morning. I thought I was going to avert disaster. I left the house this morning about 5:15. A little old store up the road where I get coffee every morning. I'm getting up close and see the police lights and the construction crews. Big old tanker truck took that curve too short and knocked out the whole big aluminum pole and the light and everything's laying all across the road. And when I got my coffee, I'm like, boy, that's going to be a mess on this little 2-lane road about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock today. He's on to work thinking I'd beat the crowd, and Jordan called, said he needs some fluids. Guess who got stuck in the traffic line after all? But anyway, what a mess. Them old boys, I felt sorry for them in that 25-degree weather this morning, trying to figure out what to hook up and how to do it before sun up. Anyway, my daughter called. I guess it's a bad case of bad luck for the dogs today. Her little one that she just got having an abscess behind the eye, and she had to go to the emergency vet, and just a mess of money and tests, and nobody knows what to do, but I think he'll be okay. So then the news with little Duke this evening, but it's all good. We're still blessed. Yep, Aunt Pat's coming soon. How are you, ma'am? 80 degrees in North Carolina, California. My goodness, 80 degrees. How about that? Well, there's Miss Ray Lynn. How are you? Up Oklahoma way. Miss Emily checking in. Yeah, Kenneth, that's right. Hate to do it. Uh-oh. Cousin's saying they've got a pup missing. Keep believing she'll come walking up anytime. Well, if y'all out toward the Woden area, y'all see a little old puppy walking around. That may be my cousin Donna's. So try to scoop him up and get him back to the right place. There's Miss Lilies checking in. Let's see, Carrie's saying howdy. Kenneth, how are you? Patricia's saying hello. Miss Terry Watkins and Donald, thank you. Donald, I grew up on this old place, man. I'm blessed to be here. Sure am. DW the GOAT, that's right. Thanks, Martin. Yep, memories help get through it. Didn't really have a whole lot of memories of that little thing. I think that's what hit me in the gut the worst, is just when you lose something like that, or especially when you lose a family member, a close person, it just awakens all the feelings of loss that we go through in our life, you know, and that's I think that's what you grieve more than sometimes the event of that pet gone. It's just tough, right? But we have to keep rolling. All right, let's see. There's Roy checking in. Lana saying good evening. There's Andrew. Yeah, weather's holding up all right. Yeah, old DW. He'll be coming soon. There's Miss Charlotte from Trinity Way. Kenneth. Yeah, got two dogs buried on the hill in Ohio. Yeah. Look, ain't that something? They just playing and loving life. West Tennessee's checking in. All right, let's see. Kathy's saying howdy. Carolyn, how are you, ma'am? I got to get you some eggs for long. I keep saying that when we're back in production. I don't have to. You may have a surprise on your porch for too long. Probably on a Sunday morning. There's Maria. How are you, ma'am? Cindy, thank you, ma'am. Brenda saying howdy. And Terry. DW is not on the farm yet. He needs to stay where he's at with Mama for about 2 or 3 more weeks. And I need the time to get that fence built and finished. But he'll be headed here soon. And no, he's not going to be a meat goat. Somebody commented about that. And I'm not going to have him weathered. I'm going to keep him as a buck. He might smell a little bit different as he ages, but we'll just keep him as he is. And those 2 does that are coming with him, we may have more than 3 goats before it's over with. I got a lot of property to clear anyway. I'm going to build me a movable fence. And we'll just keep rotating around until we get all this brush down. I imagine they're going to make quick work of it. But the chickens are happy. They're finding plenty of work, I think. But I still got too many roosters. But I may have to, they just steady, pour them in poor little hens. I got 2 or 3 people going to take some of them, though. But had a few that was given to me, and then one that was first hatch on the place, so I'll keep them. But them other ones going to have to find somewhere else to live, go on where they're ever going. It's just too much madness. Hey, I've rambled too long, and that hot 56 is starting to turn a little cool. So I'm going to jump off of here and call it an evening. Got a few more chores to do anyway. Y'all have a good one. Trying to make a difference, and don't forget to seize that moment and celebrate the good stuff. After all, we're the lucky ones, right? Where there's hope, there's life. Have a good evening. Y'all be the light.